मत शुरू कीजिए मार्कर ओके सो किसी ने मुझसे उस दिन कुछ बुक्स के बारे में पूछा था कि कोई बुक है आपके पास या कुछ है कि नहीं, मतलब प्रैक्टिस विच वी कैन प्रैक्टिस. तो आई हैव गॉट वन बुक जो मुझे अच्छी लगी थी. वैसे मैंने आई परचेज दिस इन 2013. तो इसमें देखोगे इट इज़ 2013 CSAT बट इट्स अ वेरी गुड बुक. आई लाइक दिस वन. कंप्लीट दिया हुआ है. वैसे मार्केट में बहुत सारी बुक्स हैं बट मुझे ठीक ठाक लगा था. सो दिस यू कैन हैव इट इफ़ यू वांट. ठीक है. एंड जो टुडेज टॉपिक जो होगी विच इज़, मुझे इसमें कुछ अच्छे एग्जांपल्स लगे यू कैन ट्राई. अच्छा, अमेजिंगली इसमें शायद PNC दिया नहीं हुआ है. पता नहीं क्यों नहीं दिया इन्होंने. PNC नहीं दिया हुआ इन्होंने. ओके मैं इसीलिए क्योंकि मैथ्स में तो एग्जांपल्स हो जाती है बट रीजनिंग में एग्जांपल्स कभी कभी मैं भूल जाता हूँ. सो आई हैव टू मैंने क्वेश्चंस, सो वी कैन डू इट द क्वेश्चंस हियर, राइट. सो सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस विच इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रिमेंबर. एक साथ सारे क्वेश्चंस दिमाग में तो नहीं आते हैं. दैट आई विल राइट इट ओवर हियर, आई विल टेल यू ओवर हियर एंड देन यू कैन सॉल्व इट. ओके. सो टुडेज डिफरेंस ये है कि यू हैव टू सॉल्व द इंटायर शीट. अभी आई थिंक किसी के पास शीट तो नहीं है ना? किसी के पास अभी शीट तो नहीं है. ओके. सो नोबडी शुड टेक द शीट. ओके. शुड वी स्टार्ट नाउ? Varun, should we start? Should we start? Okay. So if you see reasoning area, what all topics are there? Topics is on series, then coding, decoding. Okay. Then blood relation, then direction, then calendars, all small topics. This 5 we can do it today. It's very easy, very fast you can do. Tomorrow we'll do a little bit of cube and dice, and then syllogism and logical reasoning. So tomorrow we are going to do these 3 topics. Today we are going to do these 5. Clear or not? Now you will see I have deliberately not included non-verbal reasoning, figures wale reasoning, but that is a part of series only. Clear? So how that I will show you, but non-verbal reasoning, either you get it or you don't get it. It is such kind of question, and if you don't get it and if you try it continuously, that's a wastage of time, and if you don't get it then you will see, okay, I wasted enough time on that. So on first go you should not attempt the non-verbal reasoning part. Only if you are very sure about the options, then only or the option, then only start the non-verbal reasoning part. Clear? Now let's start it. All small topics, but today we will do the entire exercise, right? We practice it as a test which you are taking. Okay, that's why I have not given you the exercise. Okay? हाँ बताइए. Okay. Series, coding, decoding, then blood relation, then direction and calendars. These are the 5 areas which we are going to do today. Okay, and tomorrow we will do cube and dice, then syllogism, and then logical reasoning. Clear or not? These are the 3 areas which we will do it tomorrow. 5 we will do it today. Okay. Right? Should we start now? Okay. So by definition, what is a series? A series it follows some pattern. Questions will be in something like this, a set of numbers or set of alphabets will be given and you have to follow that pattern, right, and the questions on series will be on next term and wrong term. What will be next term in the series, and if the series is given, what is the wrong term over there? Clear? Subsets of all these can be found. Next term, next two terms, wrong terms, it can tell you, okay, how many wrong terms are there. If there is only one wrong term, mark A, two wrong terms, mark B, more than two wrong terms, mark C, and the series is correct, mark D. Clear? So subsets of this can be found. Okay, this can be question, the question can be something like this. If this series is given and two terms will be say blackened, and the question is something like this: first term is wrong, second term is right, mark A. First term is right, second term is wrong, mark B. Both the terms are wrong, mark C. Both the series is correct, mark D. So all the subsets of that can be formed, but the questions will basically on these two parts, these two types. Okay, so series can be of how many types? Number series, alphabet series, and the third one will be the alphanumeric series. Okay, right? Now, what is the example of a number series? 1, 3, 7, 13. What is the next term? 21. 2, 4, 6, 8. Clear or not? But if the series would have been 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, what is the next term then? 13, prime number. So series follows a particular pattern based on the previous term. Now here the previous term and next and this term, the relation is +2, but here there is no such relation. Here basically there is a property of the number which comes into part. So standalone series can be there, wherein there is no relation between these two terms. It's just the property of that. And this series is, the terms are interlinked with each other. Isn't it? Clear or not? Now the series can be of a single series, it can be of series like this as well. Say 1, 2, 4 and say 3, 9. What is the next term? Easy or not? Right. So we can say 2, 2 square, 3, 3 square, 4 and 4 square. Clear or not? So which means alternately there is a square of the numbers and this one is the natural numbers. So series can be like this as well. The pattern of numbers you have to follow. Okay, what is the pattern which is actually, what is the thing that is actually happening over there? Clear or not? Right? Can I give you a question on that? Right? Because it is my pattern, only what I think is correct. Right? So if you can read my mind, then give me the answer. Right? So can I give you one question on that? Okay. Okay. What is the next term? That is a tough one. What is the next term? Is it? If you got it, very good, because I tried, I have given this question countless times in other batches, I never got a correct answer. Right, let me check it out once. 221, sure. Now again, this series is a property within, but it's a combination of the pattern from the previous term as well. Property within is what? Now are you seeing anything here? Plus 9, plus 20, plus 42, any pattern is formed? The moment you say plus or minus is not happening, then you have to think the dynamics of individual term within. Clear or not? So you are seeing here what can be the terms. Now break this as 2 into 3. This is 3 into 5. Clear or not? This is 5 into 7. This is 7 into 11. This is 11 into 13. Isn't it? Clear or not? Now you are seeing here 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 is a prime number. All prime numbers. So next will be a prime number which is 13. And 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and next prime number is 17. So next term will be 13 into 17, which is 221. Which means it's a property within the term as well as the pattern followed from the previous term. That's why the question is a little bit difficult to attempt. Are you getting it? Clear or not? So straight case numbers can be there. Most of the time if the series is very easy, then they try to insert confusion in that series by saying which is the wrong term, which is the correct term, or how many correct terms are there, how many wrong terms are there, and based on that they give the options. Okay, series can be a number series like this. Clear or not? It can be an alphabet series as well. Okay. Now if I say A, then B, then C, what is the next term? It will be D and something like this, right? But if I say A, B, B, C, C, D, now there are again a pattern is followed wherein the combination of two alphabets comes into play, right? Now you should also know a little bit of positions of these letters. You are seeing here what is the position of A? 1. What is the position of B? 2. What is the position of Z? 26. Can we say the position of Z to be 1? We can say that. Can we say the position of A to be 26? We can say that. We can say that. Okay. So which means we can say what is the positional values of each alphabet, sum of the positional values of each alphabet. 27, 1 plus 26, 2 plus 25, 3 plus 24 and something like this. So series can be like this, A, Z, then B, Y, then C, X. What is the next term? Isn't it? Question can come like this. Now it follows from the pattern which you are seeing over here. Right? Okay, the question can be in the alphanumeric series part as well. A1, B4, C9, what is the next term? It is a very easy question. Right? It is D16. Something like this. The question can be like this as well in the series part. I am just exposing you a type of questions that can be asked. There can be n possible value or types, but these are the common types that are asked. Okay, question can be like this, which is, now try this question. Can you fill these 5 or 6 positions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So questions can be like this. Now this seems a little bit difficult to do, but try to make n. Right, so questions can come like this. This is also series question. How will you do it? Okay, that's why I told you either you get it or you don't get it. It is my creation, I am the owner of that, whatever I feel is correct is correct. I mean, so that is what the mindset of the question setter is as well. It is my creation, I think this is the correct series. So NAAB, 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 this is my series. Right. Other topics, there is a concept called funda. If you get your funda correct, whatever difficulty level he sets it, he will not go beyond a certain difficulty level. Here the limit is, here he is boundless. Right. He can do anything. Right. So you should be very careful, either you get it or you don't get it. Okay. Now series is like this. Now if I change the series, I told you 1, 3, say 5, 7, something like this, so your next term will be 9. Now if I change it like this, I say, then the next term is this one, this one, this one, right, 5. So what is the next term? It is 7. So this constitutes the non-verbal reasoning part as well. If you change the from numbers to symbols and insert some jazzy figures over here, that constitutes a non-verbal reasoning part as well. Clear? I can change it like this, I can change it like this alternately, and then I can ask you the question. I can change the positions of the arrows and then I can ask you the question. Okay, which is the next term? Clear or not? Right. Now, which is the wrong term, which is the correct term can be asked. The questions can be on analogies as well. Which means, say if I tell you 1:3 is the same as, say 2:6, isn't it? Now instead of that, he gives you a figure over here, right? He gives you something like this, and he gives you something like this, clear? And then he gives you something like this, and then he asks you the question, and he gives you a figure to be a hexagon, which is the correct answer. Clear or not? Are you understanding what I am trying to say? Clear? Okay. So these kind of questions are asked in the series part, which constitutes the verbal as well as non-verbal part. So non-verbal reasoning is basically application of series only, right? He can give you questions like this, which I have given you a question as well. He can give you rows like this, then he can give you 3 roses, then he can give you 5 roses, or then he will ask you what is the next number. Clear or not? Questions can come like this. Okay. Now if I move on to the next part, I just gave you the what is the code for, then we move on to next thing, which is coding and decoding. Okay. Now what is the code for A is 1. What is the code for B? It's 2. Okay. And Z, it is code value is 26. Right. So how many, which kinds of questions are asked in code? Why was coding decoding used at all? Because say in ancient days, when you used to transmit signals, absence of phone, then they used this thing of coding and decoding. Right. So questions, how many kinds of questions are there? But before that, you should know some things here which will make your life a little bit easy. So A is 1. What is the code of E? 5. J? 10. You know this one? O is 15, T is 20, and Y is 25. So if you remember this one, your life will be a little bit easy, right? Only a little bit, but it will be easy. Clear? EJOT means A is 5. Now lots of, I mean, good minds, what they do, okay, you have given me codes at intervals of 5, let's make the students remember the codes at intervals of 3 as well. But why should we remember so much? Only if 2 questions or 1 question are asked, do we require to remember so much? Already you are burdened with so much load, so why should we remember? But you, if you want, you can remember this one, EJOT. E is 5, J is 10, O is 15, T is 20 and Y is 25. So how many kinds of coding decoding questions are asked? Okay, straight cat, see if somebody asks you pot is coded as say VUL, what is the code for top? Straight case coding, it is LUV. Clear or not? So it is one-to-one coding. Clear or not? Coding can be, say, if the code of say cat is say D, B and say U, what is the code for dog? Are you getting it? It's a relational coding kind of thing. Clear or not? Straight case coding can be asked like this. It can be changed to like this as well. If cat, the coding of cat is say D, C and W, what is the code for dog? Now again I increase the difficulty level. It is straight, then 1 gap, then 2 gaps, forward 2. Clear or not? It can ask you the question, either what is the answer for this one? Dog is E, O, P, Q and G, H, I, J. Clear or not? It can ask you the question that if the code of cat is DCW, which is the decoded form or which is the coded form from EQJ? Which is the coded form of EQJ? Clear or not? Then it is a case of -1, -2, -2, -1 and -0. I mean next term backwards. Clear or not? आ सकते हैं यस, आते भी हैं, पिछली बार आए थे, हाँ ऐसे ही रहता है, ज़्यादा टफ नहीं रहता है, राइट? इट्स जस्ट कि आई वांट टू एक्सपोज यू टू एज मेनी टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. ओके, एक तरह की कोडिंग इट कैन कम लाइक दिस, राइट? Independent one, so in letters are independently related. The third kind of coding is something like this, substituted coding. Say if air is called land, land is called water, water is called sea, or water is called say cloud. Okay, so what do we breathe? Clear? That is a case of substituted coding. Clear? Then there is a coding, एक example है which I will discuss that. Okay. Then this coding is also very important. Substituted coding के बाद there is coding on say sentence coding. I got you one example for you, right? It is say if 1, 2, 3 is coded as you are good. This is a sentence coding. Okay, 2, 4, 5 means is good and bad. Sorry, good and bad. Okay, and say 6, 3, 4 means or is they are bad. Clear or not? So what is the code for they? Code for they. THEY. So got it or not? These kind of coding questions can come. Here you have to have a one-to-one relation, which is common in both these things, that you have to remove it. Are you getting it? 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5. So 2 is common here and good is common here. So code for good is 2. Okay. Similarly, 3, what is the code for 3 here? R. And what is the code for 4 here? Bad. So code for 6 is day is 6. So something like this can come. It's a case of sentence coding. Clear or not? Instead of this, they can give you like this, pit, and say whatever meaningless words they can give, pit, darn, and whatever they can give you. Right? These are the questions on sentence coding. Okay. Then there's a yes. 2, 4, 5. 3 means good hai.
First wala sentence में sir 1 to 3 means
you are
good. One is you.
हाँ.
Who is
order उसी हिसाब से नहीं है. It is not following straight away the order. That is what I want to say. You have to see the common numbers and common terms here, and then you have to decode it. Clear or not? अब जैसे 1, 2, 3 means you are good, 2, 4, 5 means good and bad. So which is the common here? 2. And which is common here? Good. So good is 2. Clear or not? I am asking you the code for day. 2, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. What is common here? 4. And what is common here? Bad. Right? So 4 is bad. First and third, 1, 2, 3, you are good. 6, 3, 4, they are bad. So 3 is R. Easy or not? There's a one. It's not a one-to-one correspondence, but a one-to-one correspondence is got by checking the common codes and common decodes as well. Clear or not? Right? Still other kinds of coding questions. It can come like this. If exam is coded as, now tell me fast, E is 5, what is X? 23, 24, A is 1, what is M? 13. So if exam is say 24, 29, 30, 43, what is the code of say cat? Are you getting it? These kind of questions can be asked. It's a case of number coding. Right? It can be said as exam is coded as 5, 3, 7, 6. It can be changed to sentence coding as well if they want it. But it's a case of number coding. So what is this here? You are seeing here, sir, there are 4 letters, but there are only a single number, which means some arrangement has to be done in these letters to get the code. Clear or not? Right? So these are the questions that are asked in the coding types. You just have to practice as much as possible. Clear है? But these are the types of questions that can be asked. Okay? जो क्वेश्चन करने में बहुत which is very difficult तो नहीं कहूँगा, but it is little confusing to do, is the questions on blood relations. Okay? So introducing that topic. Is it a cumbersome topic? A little bit? Okay, I will make your life a little bit easy here. First and foremost, whenever I attempt blood relation questions, I give there can be 2 kinds of questions. Questions say straight case, and then the questions on caselets. Okay. Now straight case means what? Say I look at a picture and then I define the relation and then I ask you the question. Caselets means multiple people are there and 4 or 5 clues are given and further confusion is added. Clear or not? Then it's a question of caselet. Okay. Now straight case questions, how should you attempt those questions? मेरे पास example है क्योंकि example याद रखना बहुत मुश्किल है. It's very difficult, but still, first and foremost, whenever I attempt questions on blood relations, I give symbols. say I give symbols like this, which is male, which is female in case of caselets. Any symbols you want, you can give. Clear? Second thing, it is very easy in English. Everything other than your father and mother in the same generation is either your uncle or aunt. Okay? Your father's sister is your aunt, your mother's sister is your aunt. Only if it is given maternal aunt or paternal aunt, then you should be worried a little bit. Clear? Everything other than father, and your father's brother is your uncle, your mother's brother is also your uncle. Okay? Right? Your father's brother's son is your cousin, your mother's brother's son is also your cousin, or mother's sister's son is also your cousin. Your aunt's son is your cousin. Right? So, I have given you 2 questions in this exercise which I have given you just to create confusion among that. Right? So, how to attempt these kind of questions? Right? So, I take a very simple example. The question is something like this: introducing a man to her husband. Introducing a man to her husband, a woman said. Right? Introducing a man to her husband, a woman said, his brother's father is the only son of my grandfather. Introducing a man to her husband, a woman said, his brother's father is the only son of my grandfather. How is the woman related to the man? Oh, man to her husband, man को introduce करा रहा है woman. Now, whenever these kind of questions come, what should you do? You should start from the back. My grandfather is my grandfather. Son of my grandfather can be my father, can be my uncle. Clear or not? Only son of my grandfather, my father. So, his brother's father, if it is word is brother or sister, which means it is immediate, otherwise it can be written as cousin. Clear? So, his brother's father, yani ki his father is my father. Only son of my grandfather equal to the is equal to is my father. So, his father is equal to my father, and that is said by woman only. So, which means the man and woman are brother and sisters. Clear or not? Right. If I say she is my daughter, no problem. She is the only, say if I am a man, say if she is my daughter, ठीक है, and then I can confuse it to say she is the only granddaughter of my father. She is my daughter. Okay. Clear or not? So, I can change I can extend it as much as I want, but the moment the funda is only one and simple, you just have to start from the back. Right? And remember 2-3 things: other than your father and mother, everything else on the same generation is either your uncle or your aunt, unless and until it is given paternal or maternal uncle. This clear or not? Everybody clear or not? Can I give you one question here to confuse you? Okay. Let me give you one question. Otherwise, the more we practice, then only, because good topics we have done, but these are small topics and I don't want to miss you on that. Okay. Question is something like this: if you just hear it and then give me the answer, then it will be well and good. Right? But it is at first go, it is a little bit difficult to do that. So, better if you write it. Okay. Pointing to, say, a lady which is, her name is Vatsala. Pointing to Vatsala, Sanjay says, her, Vatsala, yeah, pointing to V, Sanjay says, Sanjay is a male, can be a female. So, don't be confused. Sanjay can be a lady, Vatsala can be a male as well. right? But here it says, Sanjay says her, so he has started his sentence with her. Her mother's only daughter is my daughter. Okay, her mother's only daughter is my daughter. So if Vatsala's mother is Shamli, so Sanjay is related to Shamli as what? Easy or not? So how did you do? You start it from the back, from the right side of the question, then you start it. Her mother's only daughter is my daughter. Okay. Can I insert more confusion now? A single sentence? Okay. Questions can be, ki I talk to you about her and I talk to you in a photograph over there. Is same, right? So don't worry about that. So it says, question is something like this, pointing towards a photograph. A girl by the name of Anushka, she says, she is the only daughter, so if you write daughter, so just write D. She is the only daughter of the father of my brother's only sister. She is the only daughter of the father of my brother's only sister. So how is the person in the photograph related to Anushka? She is the only daughter of the father of my brother's only sister. What? Right, it's her own photograph. She is the only daughter of the father of my brother's only sister. My brother's only sister, from the back, my sister. Father of my sister, my father. Right? Only daughter, I am myself. But if you have written, she is the daughter of the father of my brother's only sister, then it would have been confusion. Whether it is she or whether it is her sister, then but here it is given only sister. Still the answer would have been herself, only sister. But if the question would have, she is the daughter of the father of my brother's sister, the question is sister. The answer will be cannot be determined. Maybe sister, may not be sister. Maybe sister, maybe herself as well. The answer will be cannot be determined. Clear or not? Cannot be determined. No, cannot be determined तो होगा ही. इतना ambiguity then मैंने कोहराम मच जाएगा. Right? It will be. हाँ. Yes, the best answer is sister or herself. If the option is sister or herself, then the option will be, then the option cannot be determined will not be given. Right? If the options are sister, herself and cannot be determined, you should mark cannot be determined. Clear or not? Just to avoid confusion, क्योंकि exactly इसी तरह question मैंने एक दिया भी है. I have given one question, 2 questions in fact. Clear or not? Caselet questions can be something like this. Let me give you one question. Because caselet questions can be something like this. Okay, question is something like this. Given that A is the brother of B, so multiple persons are there. So multiple statements will be given. Clear or not? A is the brother of B. C is the father of A. D is the brother of E. A. C is the father of A. D is the brother of E. E is the daughter of B. Then who, uncle of D is which person? Uncle of D is which person? Right, let me, because I have randomly picked one question, so I have to solve it. Okay. Now you have to then draw the family tree. When you have got caselets, then you have to draw a family tree. Okay? You must be aware of what is a family tree, right? A is the brother of B, so A is a male. Okay? C is the father of A, so C is a male. D is the brother of E. D is the brother of E. Okay? E is the daughter of B. D is the brother of E. D is the brother of E. D is the brother of E. So D is a male. Who is uncle of D? Can be. Who is uncle of D? A. Uncle of D is A. 3 generations are there, right? So uncle of D is A. Okay. What is this person? Is it male or female? We can't say, right? So whatever information is coming, don't be biased. Things will fall in place ultimately, but we have to be patient with the clues. There can be questions on blood relation, something like this. 6 people are there, and they practice 6 professions, and there are 3 generations. Okay, so grandfather, father, right, and say grandfather, father and son and their wives. But there can be multiple possibilities. If there are 3 generations, there can be multiple possibilities. If grandfather is widowed, right, then 3 generations can be. If there are 3 females and grandfather is widowed, then the middle generation, the man can have his wife as well as sister, or the man can have 2 daughters. If there are 3 females, and the man can have his wife and 2 daughters, the multiple possibilities will be there. Then you have to remove the possibilities and then answer the question. Clear or not? Right. So the more you practice, that's why I have given you an exercise for practice today. Okay. Can we move on to the next topic now? The most important topic मेरे हिसाब से direction से भी ज़्यादा important है topic on calendars. Right. इसमें कोई yes. Relation questions like they speak Hindi, English and all that. They practice different profession, they like different colors. I have given you a set over there, you please attempt that. I will give you the answers today, all the questions. You practice the entire set today, I will give you the answers to all the questions. Okay? It's a test, it will be a test. Before the test you need a little bit of appetizer, unless then only you can attempt it. Okay? One kind of question is this one. Only 2 types of questions are asked. One kind of question is this one. The second kind of question. Now if you say, you know the position of sun before 12, it is east, and after 12 the sun comes to west. Clear or not? Which means, so if it is east here, and if I am facing north, my shadow will be left or right? Left. Clear or not? And if I am facing south, my shadow will be? Sun is same position. अगर मैं इस तरह, अगर if I fall, obviously बात है, it will be right. चेक करके देख लो एक बार. There can be question कि 2 persons are facing each other. One person says, I give you one question, then only it will be correct. But for the time being, let's follow the instinct first. If I am facing north, my shadow will be towards left, if the sun is in the east position. If I am facing north in the sun's west position, my shadow will be right. Clear? Clear or not? Right? Now can I give you one small question on this one? Okay. Question is something like this. Question is, one evening before sunset, two friends, say Sudhir and Monu, were talking to each other face to face. ठीक है? Sudhir and Monu were talking to each other face to face. If Monu's shadow was exactly to his right side, Monu's shadow was exactly to his right side, which direction was Sudhir facing? What, south or north? Before sunset, two friends, Sudhir and Monu, were talking to each other face to face. If Monu's shadow was exactly to his right side, which direction was Sudhir facing? If Monu's shadow is to his right side and sun is on the west side, then Monu is facing north. If this is west and I am facing and my shadow is towards right side, sun is to the west, which means I am facing north. And if Sudhir is facing me, then Sudhir is facing south. नहीं, दोनों का फेस नहीं, मैं सिर्फ मोनू से कंसर्न रखूँ यहाँ पे. क्वेश्चन ये है, if Monu's shadow was exactly to his right side and it is before sunset and Sudhir and Monu are facing each other, in which direction was Sudhir facing? So if I am Monu, take me as a reference, if I am Monu and this is my right side, sun is in the west direction, this is west, this is right, so I am facing north, and if Sudhir is talking to me, then Sudhir is facing south. Clear or not? Everybody clear or not? So shadows questions and direction, which direction is he facing, how many meters has he walked? Questions are very easy. I mean, if it come questions of this type come, you should attempt it, you should not leave it. बहुत आसान है. सिर्फ इतना समझ लो, if I am facing north and if sun is in the west, then my shadow will be left, right. If sun is in the east, my shadow will be to the right when it is west, and when it is east, my shadow will be to the left if I am facing north. Right. Always take north as the reference direction. If you see, if I am a civil engineer, right, basically, when we used to study drawings, we fixed north as the initial position. Every drawing, every civil engineering drawing, top it is written, these directions are not mentioned, only this direction is mentioned, precisely for the reason of sun's shadow. Because whenever I will study the drawing, either the sun will be this side or this side, clear or not, and then accordingly I have to hold the drawing, right? Are you getting it? So in all the drawings you will see the north position is mentioned, the other positions are immaterial. Clear or not?